Hi, everyone. I'm Barry Stagner, and this is his channel Newsbreak. A New York Times bestselling author is warning that Christians are in real danger of persecution in America. And this warning comes from a surprising source, a prominent secular Jew. David Horowitz argues in his new book, Dark Agenda, The War to Destroy Christian America, that secularists and leftists want to turn the nation into a godless heathen society where religion has absolutely no role. Horowitz, who heads the David Horowitz Freedom Center in Los Angeles, is used to taking controversial positions. He is the New York Times best-selling author of Radical Son and Big Agenda, President Trump's Plan to Save America. The war on Christianity is real, and it's right on our doorstep, Horowitz says. In an exclusive interview with Newsmax magazine, Horowitz details the perils facing our nation's religious freedoms and the efforts by conservatives of all faiths to save them. Many people think of the persecution of Christians as being limited to the Mideast, Far East, and Africa, far away from the United States. But that's not true, is it? Horowitz was asked, to which he replied, no, it's very bad in the U.S. This war against Christianity is a war of the left, which is the Democratic Party, because Christian values are incompatible with the social justice delusions of the left. Everything about Christianity, the sanctity of the individual soul, individual accountability, and equality, all these things are anathema to the left. Efforts to keep religion out of daily life continue to grow, such as school prayers and public displays of faith. But you argue that's not what our founding fathers intended, to which Horowitz answered, that's right. The First Amendment prevents the government from prohibiting the free exercise of religion, but the left has attacked that clause. Jefferson acknowledged a separation of church and state, but all that meant was that the state won't make one religion, like Anglicanism, the official religion and persecute the other religions. The American Civil Liberties Union stood that the reassurance on its head with a wall of separation between church and state, becoming a bumper sticker slogan for leftists and secularists who want to silence religious people and marginalize their beliefs. You describe yourself as an atheist Jew, Horowitz was asked. Why would a Jewish skeptic write a book coming to the defense of Christians in America? Horowitz replied to the interviewer, it was prompted by the murder in 1974 of a friend of mine, Betty Van Patter, a dedicated leftist and mother of three who was a bookkeeper at the New Left magazine Ramparts, which I edited. I had raised money to buy a Baptist church and turned it into a school for the Black Panthers. After Betty discovered the Panthers had doctored their books, she was raped, tortured, and beaten to death. Horowitz said, I investigated and found the Panther Party was a criminal gang engaging in extortion, arson, drug trafficking, and murder. And still, their leaders received the support of the American left, which defended the killers because they were the voices of the oppressed and the champions of the progressive cause. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo arrived in Israel on Wednesday, the day before he attends a joint meeting of Israeli, Greek, and Cypriot leaders. He will inform them of the Trump administration's support for a new gas pipeline running from the Israeli offshore wells through Cyprus and Greece to Europe. Well, our last story, though brief, gives us a reminder that there will be an economic motivation for the invading armies to come down out of the north and attack Israel very soon, it seems. This gives us today's reminder to keep looking up.